Welcome back, guys, to episode 11 of our Factorio Industrial Revolution Let's Play. So, as always, let's just spend a few minutes looking over any changes that I might have made. And as you can see, I haven't really done anything in between episodes. And that is because I want to start this episode by starting the research again, since we just got into the Iron Age, and finally set up our green science automation. So before we continue this episode, let's just get science started again, since we need it for so many things, and for a plan I have for this Let's Play going forward. So let's get all the electric things researched, since that is the most important thing we can do right now. Let's get some electric furnaces as well. Let's get some motors for the railway, or electric miners might actually be good to get as well. So let's see what else could be useful. Get radar so we can see a little things here and there. And a better armor to get more robots might be good too. So let's do this for now. And that's all working. So last episode I asked you guys if or how I should continue this this Let's Play, and I got a lot of very good comments. Somebody said continue the main boss. Some of you said do individual cells where we produce everything, only taking in the ingots and the stone, so pretty much raw resources. And somebody had some other requests as well, and I haven't been able to decide yet what I think is the most fun thing to do, but at least until I have iron up and running and have electricity, I'll continue the main boss. It probably won't be that long, since we're gonna set up iron smelting this episode, among other things, connect it up to the main bus, and start to get steam engines and boilers, and do a good setup for that. So right now, let's hook up iron to the main bus. I think it's high time we do it. So if we go right here for now and just hook it up here, the same setup we normally use, having what's it called, the inputs going on the outside right here, the input of coal, that is. Do the same right here. I know it's right next to the main bus, but it should be fine, even though it's like this. So let's just go and grab some more inserters and whatever we need for this build. At the same time, we can start to talk about the future, and we really need to get this, and we are so close. Let's get rid of some of these things. Where can we drop them off? Here, I think we drop some of them off. We can drop, yeah, that's fine. Drop some coal off as well, so we have a bit of room in our inventory. But we were getting inserters. There we go. And setting up our iron smelting columns. So right here, we will jump some coal across and see if we have somewhere it's good to get it from. I think we can get it right here probably. If we do something like this, let's see. Right here. Doing, we need one more room, that is. From right here. Doing that and splitting it off. Of course, with this little setup, we'll be able to drop the coal up to our iron with our trusty little blueprints right here, which our little robots will help us build. They are such good guys to write. Oh, right here is actually fine. Of course, we'll just have to turn it the other way. And then we'll just jump it right here. Let's do one more room. There. So now we'll hook this up. Have coal coming in here. Have coal going in right there. And then we'll have the iron coming out here in the middle. Going up to our smelting column, we will have right here. So let's see here. Input, input, inputs. Go. And do the same below. That will be a good start for our iron inputs. Let's ourselves robot by picking this up. There we go. And here. And let's just copy our normal smelting column setup. And we might also add that to our blueprint book. If you didn't know, I uploaded this blueprint book on Discord. So everyone can use it. And what I also want to make, if I take this part right here and say, oh, smelting start, save that one, and then do one where we just do another 8, ooh, not that one, and definitely not a deconstruct, and do 8 here. And say modular to these. Or something like that. I'll fix the spelling later if that is completely wrong. Because if we have this, it's not possible for us to just reuse this blueprint. Of course, we are in the situation where we have something else marked out, but I think that'll be fine for now. So if we do it right here, what I'm thinking of doing is just doing it this way, looping it back around to go in, and having our coal the same way as always. We could also do it right here, running along the main bus. I think that could be quite cool. Let's do it at the same height just for the fun of it. I think that might, let's do it up here. Let's see. There we go. Let's just do a little smelting column right here, just with iron. And we don't have that many yet. These needs better smelters for the iron. Change it to iron smelting. Just let the robots build the rest. To be honest, we can just grab this from down here while they do it. Merge the iron in. Whoops. Right there. And then we'll grab some coal from just right here. Just to get this thing up and running. So this will start to produce iron for us in a little while. And when we have iron, we can start to get the steam engines. We can start to get the boilers. When we have that, we'll get some power poles. Could actually just craft a few right now, or just grab some. And when we have the power poles, we can get some pipes, get a pump, and then we have electricity. And that will do so much for us. So research is still going strong. Researching automation of the crafting machines or assemblers, and do the same with the furnace, because when that is up and running, it'll be a lot easier for us to do this setup. Because look, right now we have to do underground belts here and there, inserters taking up a ton of room. So I really want to get iron up and running. Did you run out of fuel before you? That was probably my bad. There we go. That should keep you running for the foreseeable future, or forever that is. So now we have iron smelting up and running. could craft a few more of these by hand, just to double the production while I talk. So this will go on the main bus just down here for now. I don't know how far out this should be, but it'll be quite far out. So if you go to, let's just say, yeah, that's more than enough, and go down and hook it up to the main bus, so we can take it down the line and start to make iron products. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's jump it up to 1, 2 to right here. There we go. Then we can always grab the iron we need whenever we want it. So look at that, the first iron. Let's just grab it by hand, since it's very, very important that we get some now. And look at that, that's pretty much what we need for the first boiler. But steam engines are quite expensive. And yeah, the first thing we should set up with this is iron plates and iron gears. To be honest, I think we can almost steal the input from over here, because that goes to iron plates to iron gears. And it almost feels like you can copy most of this down, since the input is the same. So let's see here. These are just iron ingots. So in theory, we could just steal these 3 and just change the input. And I think that'll be a good start, because we do need a lot of these. So let's steal this and make this a blueprint. Ooh, blueprint for that. So let's see right here. Let's just steal it down to right there and say start of new ingot. Let's call it that for now. And if you put this one down at the end of the bus and just hook up the iron, everything should start to flow quite nicely and give us a lot of the things we need extremely fast. Because I don't want to handcraft anything. That will be oh so sad. But look at this. This is why I love a main bus. Everything just works. I don't have to worry about... I have to worry a bit about ratios. But it's not too bad, to be honest. Let's just get the little robots to grab some wood for us. And let's see how big this blueprint is. Let's go right here. So we have it at least in our bus. So if we hook it up just about here, I think that'll be good. 1, 2. Just like that. And then we'll change them all to iron. And that should give us quite a bit of resources. Or things we need in iron is gonna be so important when you look through what it's used to make. It's close to everything for a long time. So let's go, little robots. Please build this for me. Of course I can help you out. Just to get this thing started. And in theory we can just copy the setup we did for these assemblers into the automatic electric assemblers. Oh, it's a 4 input one. So yeah, I really want to get electricity before I can do that. And to be honest, the worst things to get is, it's just got researched, is I think getting these. Oh, we can just handcraft them, so it's not that bad. So we just need to set up our glass sheets if we can't do it by hand. We need to do it in some kind of inserter. So that will not be that bad to do. Oh, let's just do this. Getting all the belts placed. Come on, little robot, you can do it. Oh, we just spent all our belts. Come on. There we go, let's go grab some belts. But I think this is still the way to go until we have electricity. Without that, this will be... there'll be way too much handcrafting, to be honest. And as soon as I can automate things, I'm not a fan of doing any more handcrafting than necessary. Let's see, let's grab some more underground just for... Oh, inventory full. That is not optimal. So let's get rid of some more of these. There we go. So... Oh! Our robots will fix that later. Oh, look at them trying to catch up to me. I'm not nice to the robots, to be honest. So let's see here. We have our iron. That is perfect. So let's start by hooking that up. Taking our trusty blueprints. We would like to get iron in right here. So iron. And continue up to right there. Split it off and go down. And the rest we can just drag by hand. Let's see, let's get this up and running. And then we are oh so very close to having like this, and I'd like to change you to iron plates all the way up. Here comes the iron. Now I just need to grab some... Oh, come on, little robot, you can do it. Come on. Where are the rest of your friends? Oh, they're right here. Oh, look at them. Come on. Oh, I just ran past them again. That is so not okay. I don't think we need any long-handed inserter, so this should be fine. Come here, I'll pick you up. It's okay, come on. That's one there as well. And a cool way, if you can't find your robots, is if you look here on my map, I can see those two right here. That is because of the debugging mode. I just pressed F4, go all the way down, and then you can show logistic robots on the map. And that is very, very nice to have on. And they have a lot of robots. It's a good way to see where the bottlenecks are at. Another added benefit. So you can go over here, connect up, go down, and that should be iron plates automated, and that's a huge step towards getting everything working. Come on, little robots, I believe in you. And you can change to iron gear all the way down. So let's just stand have a few seconds. But as you can see, I still really much enjoy the main bus style of play. Because it's so easy to expand when you get a new resource. It's actually not that bad. And to be honest, that could be quite a cool blueprint to have. Like everything you need from start to finish, just going like this. So when you upgrade to another one, you just hook it into the main bus. And everything is in theory made. And that should be possible to do for everything up until iron at least. Since the rest is just pretty much the same setup. Look, everything has the same. Everything's the same here. So that might be a blueprint we could make at some point. And I think that'll be a awesome blueprint. If any of you have it, you are allowed to send it to me, you know, on Discord or on YouTube. However you think it's easiest. That one needs some coal to work. Well, why ain't these giving some coal? Oh, strange. It's because you are completely hooked up wrong. There we go. That should fix it. Come on, you can do it. And there we are, guys. That is... Let's just clear this out so I can see something. That is what's called... What's that? Oh. Wow. That's why you don't do anything by hand. You mess things up. Wow, what happened there? Is it right here? It had issues. Yeah, I just kind of tried to copy this myself, and this is what happens. There we go. That should... Now it should work. That was a horrible mistake. It works, it works, it works, it works. That one works. It will start to fill that in. So, here we go. That is our plates. Now we can hook up the plates over here. Pretty much just filtering plates this way over. So if we do that, just doing a nice and easy like that. Taking our coal, hooking that up. And some people do think this is a tedious way of doing it. For me, it's a way of making sure I always have the resources I need. Because if I try to do some new fancy build, I'll spend more time trying to figure that out instead of progressing up to a higher tier and getting electricity. So that is my take on this. And rods. There we go. Clear out these trees. Also a good way to blacklist it, so you can do this across your own machines without having to worry about accidentally removing something you need. So let's see here. Iron ingots. That is extremely easy to get. Let's just drag it over a bit more. Only issue is that we don't really have that many iron ingots yet. So that is one issue. But if we do this, let's take it in right here and do the same to right there. Get it to flow down. Here we go. That should be iron hooked up to that place. And that should be copper hooked up to right here. And that should have automated all our iron rods at a very, very nice pace. So let's just grab a few of these. I'll grab a few plates. And let's see if we can't start to make something that's really needed. Iron piston. Yeah, it's just having to automate more of these will help us out a lot. I'm just running out of inventory. So let's see here. Now we should just start to make the pump. It seems like we can grab some electricity from right here. We could take a room on the main bus where we can... I don't really want to steal coal from here. I kind of want to take it over here and make the power. So it gets the coal first. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Is the ratio the same for this? Where it's 20 to 40? I think it is. So one pump can supply, what's that? 20 boilers, and each boiler can supply 2 steam engines. So it's 1, 2, what is it? Yeah, 20 to 40. 1, 20, 40, or something like that, if that's the way you say it. So, and now we also have this. That means we can start to make these. And that's glass sheet and copper foil. And I think we should make it up and get electronic circuits up and running. These are a huge step for us, since they are also needed for these. So let's make glass sheets. Because we have glass over here, we can just loop around. So if we just do the blueprint here for now, for glass sheets, is just a 1 input. But that's in a furnace. I would love to do it in an electric furnace, but that's a bit off still. So let's do it in stone furnaces. We'll pretty much steal the bronze setup. Let's see, steal this little setup here. We just do, or to be honest, we can just do here and do a 1 input setup. Just like this. Just go over here, 2. Let's remove this top part, it's not really needed. But if we do this one, change it out with these instead, and say please make glass sheets, that would make me oh so happy. Then we should be able to drag the coal just over here. And it will make us able to drag in the glass from over here. I'll just take it up the bus so we have it as per our procedure. Let's see, right there to connect up. We'll do a little jumpy and then down that way. And that will pretty much be our glass hooked up. And we still have a few undergrounds. I'll just grab some more while we are a bit further back. Oh, let's take a vehicle. That will be nice. Come on. Let's just pick up these so they don't get stuck behind us again. And the last one. There we go. And let's go grab some underground builds while our iron produces away at a nice steady pace. So park right here. Oh, I have to go be fast to get it now. Let's grab a belt we have enough of, and there we go. Come back, little car, or mono wheel. And let's go to the end of the bus and set up our glass sheets. Away with you, please. I should probably make some. Can we make grenades? No, I can't make grenades yet, but I almost have a new modular armor. If I can make that, how do you make that? Oh, that needs rubber. So that'll be something I have to go grab probably in between episodes, since it's quite far away, since I didn't change the settings for rubber trees. So I'll go exploring for those and getting enough for it to be automated. So the next thing is research. I really want to get down to the trees as well, so we can start to automate the rubber we need very soon and our normal trees. So for that one, we just need optics. We'll want that one. We would want probably some military as well. And here we have better belts. Pretty much double our production capabilities. Oil is a bit away still. So let's get our crushing out the way. I know I want that all of a sudden. And belt is not that important yet, but it will be very soon. And let's get the concrete. Combustion engine is needed for the trains. That needs LTN. So yeah, Also, do write if you want me to use LTN or not. It will make my life a whole lot easier, and it would potentially make this Let's Play a lot more enjoyable late game if I'm not going into the robot route that I normally take. So do comment on that. I would appreciate that a lot. Oh, inventory full. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just spend some belts. Of course, hooking up this first. And I turned it the wrong way again. Seems to be a recurring theme of this episode. And let's just hook up this and get our glass sheet production up and running. And I think that'll be the last thing we do this episode, is getting that to work. There we go. And then hooking up it right here and one more. There. Come on, little glass sheets. Why aren't you coming out right here? It should be going the right way, except probably the first one. That's always one. So there we go. That should be glass sheets automated. And I think this is a decent place to stop this episode. So while this glass is running towards the end here, and I'm talking just for a few more seconds, you can use the time to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And also join the Discord channel. We're starting to post blueprints in there, both for Industrial Revolution and whatnot. And I would at least love to have some of your input to setups that doesn't require a main bus, but where we make everything in modular cells. I think that would be very, very cool to see how you guys would do it. So let's see here. It takes the glass is being produced, and we have glass sheets. So I think this is where we'll stop, and it is. So as always, I've been Dgray, and I'll see you next episode. Bye guys.